Hey y'all, hey, let's play The Sims and chit chat for a bit. So I recently turned 30 last week, so that means that I have been promoted to auntie status. So I think that it is time for me to start dropping some gems about life and maybe some advice that can help some young ladies out there. A piece of advice that I would like to pass along to young ladies is the importance of not falling victim to the baby mama trap, and I'm going to explain how you can avoid that. So I want to start off by saying that this video is not intended to bash single mothers. I have nothing but the utmost respect for single moms. However, I do think that there are some predicaments in life that are 100% avoidable, and this is what this video is about. Something that I'm noticing on social media is that single motherhood is becoming something that is romanticized online. And I want young ladies to understand that motherhood is much more than gender reveals, baby showers, and morning and night routine vlogs. Something that is really important to understand is that when you are a grown adult engaging in sex, the possibility of you getting pregnant and becoming a single mother is always there. Whether or not you're single, engaged, in a domestic partnership, a situationship, and even married. And also the possibility of you being pregnant always exists, whether or not you are using protection and whether or not you are on birth control. And it is also important to understand that if you are engaging in unprotected sex, you are actively trying for a baby, and the pull-out method does not count. Something that you need to ask yourself is if the person you are sexually involved with, is that a person that you see yourself parenting with? And if things don't work out between you and this person, is this an individual that you could peacefully co-parent with? You also need to ask yourself, do you have an active village? Do you have a strong support system of family members and friends that will be there for you to help you navigate motherhood? You also need to ask yourself if you have enough financial means and enough financial breathing room to be able to take care of yourself and your child. If that man decides to pick up and leave the next day, will you be straight? Will you and your child be straight financially, where you will be able to pick up the pieces and be able to support yourself and your baby? Because the truth is, we live in a society where men are able to pick up and leave and pretend as if they don't have any children whatsoever. And mothers, unfortunately, experience the brunt of the harshness and the realities of parenthood. That a lot of those responsibilities of parenthood lie upon the shoulders of the mothers. With that being said, women in our society do not have the luxury of being reckless about their sex lives. It is very important that you are selective about who you lay down with, about who you're sexually intimate with. Because believe me when I say having a child with the wrong person is the quickest way to ruin your life. When you have a child with someone, you are bonded to them for the rest of your life. So please make sure you choose wisely and make good decisions.